camera is not helping in Blighttown.
No.
I ended up having to throw out a mattress because the mouse got into it and got into the mattress, and there was just no way I could salvage it.
Jesus Christ, that's...
Nah, yeah, I'm in the middle of mouse cleanup right now, and yeah, I definitely had to throw away some. It was only towels, thankfully, but still.
That's good.
Yeah.
I had the most comfortable bed I've ever had, and then the fucking bed bugs took it, and I haven't slept well since.
Oh, that sucks.
That's shitty.
Ugh. That's my next big purchase. If I got like $500 to spend on stuff, I'm getting a new mattress. Like, sorry, PS5.
What size mattress do you want?
Queen usually.
Damn it, never mind. I was about to say like, I will help cover the shipping because I got an basically unused mattress here. I used it for all of 4 months and it's in great shape. It's a twin XL.
Should put that up on like Facebook Marketplace or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just please come and take this for like next to no money. Love God.
$50, you take it.
The problem is because like Stella's moving in next week. It's like one of those things where it's like, all right, well, if I don't get a buyer on this, we're just gonna wrap it up in tarps and plastic wrap and get it down to the basement.
Okay, yeah.
So, but yeah, I've been dealing with the mouse problem. Like, so I have seen the fact that they have eaten the poison. So at this point, it should just be a matter of time. But like, I still have proof of their existence, so I know they're not dead yet. In fact,
yeah.
But I saw one today, like basically like barely walking into like a hole, and I'm like, oh, your time is soon, isn't it, buddy? Great.
Yep. Nice.
Nope.
Yeah, just get out of there.
Motherfuck! I'm not even gonna lie, I got so fucking lucky there.
Worrying about those 7,000 souls. It takes 7,000 just to get down here.
True.
Right.
Yeah, we ended up getting a purple mattress like 6 years ago,
Nice.
and we like it for whatever reason we qualified for 0% financing. It was like $1,200.
Okay.
And it has unfortunately ruined other mattresses for me. We go to like hotels and stuff. I'm like, this bed fucking sucks.
Oh no.
So I gotta ask, what's your mattress preference? Do you like super soft, super firm?
I thought I liked super soft, but the purple mattress is pretty firm. And after like a week, I got used to it, and I
Yeah, that's kind of where I was, because like my last 2 mattresses have been really firm, and then like I slept on Stella's bed for Christmas and a couple different times last year, and I'm just like, this is too soft. It's too soft. Like, it's great to lounge around it, but I feel like I can never get comfortable.
Interesting. Yeah, I've always been a soft bed person. I want a soft bed,
Same.
and I'm gonna throw a bunch of blankets and then a fuck ton of pillows around. I'm sleeping on a cloud.
I used to want a bed I could sink into.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Jesse, I think that's the apnea, because if you're supported well, you breathe better.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, that makes sense.
I think that's the apnea, because like that's the exact reason that like a lot of the time I'll straight up sleep in a chair.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, you know, when I had my wisdom teeth pulled like almost a year ago now, and like the best sleep I got was with my apnea machine and on the couch.
Yep. That's the. Let me tell you, dude. Like if you like try, like I don't know, sure if you have an armchair available to you, but Try sleeping in an armchair, like mostly sitting up with your fucking CPAP machine. Game changer.
Shifting slightly, I've had this Secret Lab gaming chair for a little while now, and you know what?
Oh.
I don't think I will get another one.
Oh,
I don't find
that's
this
not
very...
the direction I expected that to go.
I know.
Yeah, because I'm the opposite. I love my Secret Lab chair.
I like the
But-
reclining. I like being able to recline back and just like take a moment to relax in the chair. But I also have a couch over here that's really comfortable, and I'd just rather lay down over there.
I mean, if you want to go that route, like, yeah, Stella and I got one of those reclining couches.
Oh,
Like,
hell yeah.
Worth it. Worth
Yeah,
it
that shit
every
is
penny.
nice. We have a reclining couch that we bought when we moved here.
Yeah, like it's a reclining couch, and then on top of that, each side has a USB Type A port for like charging phones or switches or whatever the fuck.
Okay.
It's awesome.
It's
So-
really convenient.
Yeah, it is 100%.
I'm enjoying talking about things that make us comfortable while fighting in Blighttown.
Well, I'm not being comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, being visually and physically assaulted. Yeah.
We're sitting here talking about chairs and beds in Blighttown while I'm drinking some gin and lemonade.
I'm
I'm having a good night.
I have an espresso chai latte because I have tomorrow off.
I have tomorrow off also.
You have tomorrow off, so you're drinking coffee?
Yeah, I can stay up late and play all night.
You can
That's
stay up
fair.
all night.
Okay. All right. Damn.
Actually, that's a fucking great idea. I know what I'm gonna do after this. Like fuck. Okay.
For some reason, I get Nevada day off.
I was gonna say, so is this a Nevada Day thing?
Yeah, it is. So I work for a company that's headquartered in Nevada, and they're proud of being from Nevada, so they take Nevada Day off.
I like when companies are willing to take off days on more than just like what's required.
Yep. We
Like,
also
oh
get.
my god, you're human. Got it.
Well, I actually had the weirdest experience at work for me.
Okay.
I realize for some people this is not going to be weird at all, especially if you've mostly worked for small companies.
Yep.
Because for context, for people who are new, I worked in Fortune 500 giant of the most giant corporations for a very, very long time. Basically, most of my working life, in fact. And one thing that I noticed is like, okay, anytime that there is a process improvement that you want to implement, or a process change you want to implement, no matter how small, you bring it up to your manager, and then your manager has to bring it up to his manager and whoever runs like the improvement programs for the company. And then they all need to have a meeting with the leadership team, and the leadership team needs to review it. And then when the leadership team reviews it, then they'll get back to you, and usually they'll implement it in like 8 months.
Yep.
And it's the most asinine shit in the entire world, and I fucking hate it. Ow. What in the glitchy fuck was that?
Jesus. This is a pain. There you go. There you go. Oh no.
But versus at this current company, I was like, oh, I know how we can really improve our like RMAs, like quite easily, in fact. So I made the like process, and holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Way the coward.
Well,
Oh, right. You cash out all your souls to do that, don't you?
Yeah, unless you use the homeward bone.
Oh, god damn it. And I bet I have one of those in my inventory, don't I?
I bet you have a lot.
Yep.
yep. Well,
Oh, well.
lesson learned, lesson applied.
Yep. Alright. Um. So. But no, so I went to my manager, showed my manager, and she's like, cool, this is actually like way better. Did you tell Brittany about it? And I'm like, yep. And we already started doing some basic tracking with it, and she's like, great, let's do it.
Yep.
Ta-da!
All it takes.
Like, holy shit. You know,
Nice.
I don't know. You know, like 12 managers don't have to have a circle jerk about it. It's amazing.
Yep. We're trying to get a job done when you're at a small company, like actually trying to do things.
Yeah, it's weird.
Good time.
Ninja, can you give me some? So I love asking Ninja work questions due to his work in HR. Can you tell me why big companies need to have like an 8-person circle jerk about every decision, no matter how small it is, or like just it is literally better in every way, but they still need to have an 8-person circle jerk about it.
I don't know what the real answer is, but I know it's annoying as fuck. Because like
Okay.
having to run it up every single chain of command for like a minor process improvement is wild.
Yeah, because like I remember I had those ones at Microsoft, and they're like obviously better, and like I want to run it by my manager, but my manager didn't want to see it, so I had to run it by my other manager, and then they're like, cool, we need to get approved by your other manager, and I'm like,
Why?
why? And they're just like, and then that manager ended up having to leave the company, so I talked to the interim manager, and he finally took a look at it. And he's like, "Yeah, this is great. I'll definitely bring this up to change the leadership." And I'm like, "Cool." And he's like, "Yeah, you'll probably hear back from me sometime next week." And I'm like,
All
and
right.
I'm like, "Cool." Don't hear back for like a month and a half. I run into the dude in the lunchroom and I ask him about it. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's being added to a broader initiative to get like people on our main team into development roles. So like it's being added to that. So when we go ahead with that, we'll definitely grab you and let you know about it."
Yeah, okay.
And as far as I know, that hasn't been implemented. And then something similar happened to Stella. Like, she made all this great stuff, and they only took, like, one of her ideas. And, of course, it was the one that took her, like, 15 minutes to make.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If it's got to be run through 8 people, 6 of those people don't need to be there.
Nope.
Yeah.
Some days, I have not worked at a large place very often, if at all, really. But like the description of middle management just sounds like it's not like a collective effort, like no one else is necessarily in it for the other people, but everyone just kind of silently agrees that we're making up roles so that people can get paid to do things.
I mean,
much.
or it's just like someone doesn't want to do a thing, so they delegate it to someone else.
Get like a fall guy or something to be
The
front
like,
line.
Okay, so I'm going to give some insight into like what Cognizant structure is.
Okay.
So that was the vendor at Microsoft I worked at.
Hmm.
So what it was is you had processors and senior processors. So I was a processor. And then those two are basically on the same level, just one's been around longer and gets paid a little more. Or depending on the team you get on, you automatically get given senior status. So, you know, depends.
Yeah.
But then above that is the SME, who the subject matter expert, who everyone on the team asks questions to and like gives guidance and leadership to. But that's not your manager. That's kind of like a middleman between you and the manager, because the manager that you report to, they look at all the reports and numbers and delegate stuff to people, but they spend most of their day in meetings.
Ugh.
And that's basically that.
Doesn't sound great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at the point in my career where I am in more meetings than I am not.
I'm trying to get into the part of my career where I spend most of my time coding. Like, and the fucked up part about that is like that is harder to get into than you would think.
Right.
You know.
I miss the days where I could like actually work.
Get stuff done.
Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind like slower days at work where it's just like I'm all caught up and everything, but like, god damn. Microsoft in particular, like, holy shit, you get like all your work for the day done super early for most teams, and then you're just chilling most of the time.
Huh.
Well, I mean, like today I had 7 hours of meetings, and that's only because I booked a lunch hour for myself.
See, I'm not salary, so I have to take a lunch, and especially now that I'm working from home, it feels weird as hell. Like, I just have this hour in the middle of my day where I just like go fuck off, basically.
All right.
Turn your chair the other way for your
Yeah, like
home computer.
I wheel my so my work setup is set up in the living room, so I like just wheel my chair back into the other room. Yeah, and that's fucking it. Like that's the setup. Like it's, you know, yeah. I don't know, man. It's one of those things where I'm just like, oh, but it's, yeah, and like, you know, I know Stella has had multiple opportunities to like people at like Microsoft trying to prod her and like, yeah, like, so what's your end goal? And like she is just straight set up like to like work from home and like not be a subject matter expert or a TL. If anything, I want to join the process improvement team, or sorry, the process excellent team to go and, you know, do that, make stuff. What's that? You know, that's understandable because, like, yeah, I also hate being in meetings all day.
Yep.
My favorite thing is when a meeting gets like cut short.
Yep.
You know, like we had a meeting about our new commerce platform on Tuesday, and it ended up being cut 15 minutes short because we got through everything in time. And then it's like, all right, everyone, get back to work. It's like fucking awesome.
Wow. All right.
You know, like, yeah. So you know, that's, you know, that's it's not perfect, but definitely a nice step up from like big giant conglomerates. I'm so done working for giant mega conglomerates.
Yes. As you should.
Like it's, yeah. I've heard working for the government's great, but
It certainly has its perks.
Like I'm at the point where like the only way I'd go back to like a giant megacorp is if the pay was like disgustingly better while keeping me remote.
Right.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Ninja?
I mean, as somebody who works for the government, the pay sucks, but the perks are great.
Okay.
Yeah. But then right now in the free market, the pay sucks still, so, you know. I'm a warrior!
Hit this booty. All right. Oh, shit.
Motherfucker, that cop.
Okay. Oh, she is turning. There you go. There you go. Oh,
Oh no, that's not. There we go.
That's not
That's
good.
not.
shit.
Oh, I totally forgot that I have a buff ability.
Oh yeah,
It's been a little bit.
it has.
Oh, shit. Nice. Great angle. There we go.
Motherfucker!
Oh.
Ah!
Got stuck in the legs.
Ah! That's the kind of death I do get annoyed by in games. It's like, this is literally not my fault. Like, all right, cool.
One of those things where my inclination is to be like, watch every little movement and try to figure out what it is and just try to dodge everything. But that's always a struggle for me in Souls games, is like the amount of attacks they have and how they cleverly, use similar animations and then just like, ugh.
Yeah, how it all gets masked.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just hit some dudes for a while. Nice and relaxing.
Indeed. Yeah. Ugh.
Man, those like 4 months I wasn't working, that was sweet.
They sound pretty magical.
It was
I'm not gonna lie.
like, if you asked me to describe to you what I did, I would say I did nothing, and it was beautiful.
Every moment of that nothing was great.
It was great. I'm going to cherish it.
I had a microcosm of that this past weekend. Because, like, I took Friday off, and I had a 3-day weekend where I literally did not have responsibilities.
Oh,
Like,
hell
because,
yeah.
like, or, like, obligation, because, like, Stella was, like, busy with something. And, like, all I did was, like, correction, on one of those days I did go get a haircut.
Yeah, sure.
But, like, yeah, I, like, had sushi with my grandma, and I, like, played Spider-Man a whole bunch, and it was fucking awesome.
If you Super Mario head stomp a guy, you should like immediately kill him.
Right.
Or there should be like boots you can get that let you do that.
That'd be even better.
It'd be so good.
But
Nope. Boom. Nice. Oh.
Are you kidding me? Okay, all right.
Loosen up.
All right. We're okay.
Shake it off.
Shake it off. That's a Taylor Swift song, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I actually have it downloaded on Beat Saber. It's actually a pretty good Beat Saber song.
Knowing the beat of that, I bet that would actually be really fun on Beat Saber.
It is super good.
All this Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce drama has like had me reflecting back, like, how many Taylor Swift songs do I know? I know I've heard a couple through the radio.
The thing that I realized is, like, I know a surprising amount of Taylor Swift.
So I know "Shake It Off," the song where she writes names in her book. I play because I love the players and you love the game. I forget the name of the song.
It's a Bad Blood.
Sure, I don't know. And then my prime Taylor Swift memory is going to CES, and that fucking giant Sony corner had these massive televisions, And here's the latest Taylor Swift video, and here is this motherfucking guitarist in a furry outfit smiling the biggest smile at me, and that's just for 3 days. That man is carved in my memory.
Oh, lordy. Hold on, I'm responding to a message real quick.
Responding to a message, you guys. Please be patient. I'm not cutting this out when we edit it later. You're just gonna have to sit
We're
here.
leaving this in.
We're leaving this in right
Raw
here.
and uncut.
Enjoy the true video game playing experience.
It kind of is. 'Cause I don't know about
is.
you. I respond to texts mid fucking thing.
See, this happened yesterday, and some people here may have contributed, but it's not their fault. It was the culminating thing of like, why the fuck is everyone messaging me right now? I need to go. I'm trying. I just got home from work. I'm tired, and so my phone's been on silent, and I'm starting to get into the habit of just like, the moment I get home from work, if I don't have like immediate messages or anything, like if people really need to message me, they can message me on Discord. Like I'm on my computer, that'll be there. But like my phone, like off, not off, but like silent. Just go away.
Yeah, see, I can't do that, or otherwise my grandfather will have a conniption fit.
Yeah, no, we talked about your grandfather on this very show, so yeah.
Yes. We all know the charming personality that he is.
Yep. So no, I get that, but maybe one day, you will know the peace and quiet.
Like I've done that by accident.
Sure.
And like he gets upset about it, but not like he used to. Like he used to get really pissed off about it.
Well, that's a shame.
But I also used to not mind the phone as much.
You used to not mind the phone as much. You're talking about like
getting calls or texts.
Well, okay, so how far back is this not being... Oh,
Mother
my
God! Damn
That
it!
ledge, I think, has killed you more times than the boss has.
Yeah.
It has. What was I gonna say? So I used to not mind talking on the phone at all. I used to like talking on the phone.
Sure.
But after working in sales for like half a decade, like I now cannot. And it's specifically the phone. Like I can chat on Discord for hours. Like
Right.
it's literally like the phone. Yeah.
So
Like,
what is it? What is it that you feel now when you're on the phone?
Just fucking rage and hatred.
Anxiety, like in that Black Eyed Peas song.
Yep.
Really? You feel anxiety? Yeah. See, I don't have the anxiety one. I have the just fucking anger one.
First,
I've debated getting rid of my phone.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Okay, but that like, man, you fuckers must not have any old relatives.
I do. That's one of the reasons.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. I have considered like getting family like it, so this is called Discord. But I don't want to introduce them to Discord. I want to I want them to be a separate thing. I want them to get a Slack.
So here's the thing: is the only person in my family who might be able to understand Discord is like my mom.
Right.
Maybe. And she would, and her immediate response is, "Why wouldn't you just text me?" Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're getting rid of the phone, then
right. But once again,
she would understand that. But yes, you've got other family members. Whereas my family members tend to they need to be shown, but they can figure it out.
Yeah. No. Let's put it this way. Like my grandfather in particular, drives cars from the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Not because he can't afford newer cars. Like he just drives cars from the 90s. He still has cable. This is.
Yep.
This is just that it is. That house feels like it has barely changed since, 2007. Like it is time locked to 07.
Interesting.
So.
I just signed up for Google Voice. Now I have a phone number for job hunts and doctors and stuff. So
There you go.
I could get rid of my phone.
You could.
That's hey man, more power to you. No, I'm not, and then also I like having it for photos and other bullshit.
I
camera is
like.
nice.
Oh yeah, the camera's nice. There are
music.
definitely niceties that are keeping me from doing that. But,
yeah, like the music and camera are the big two.
but that's what's funny. Like the actual phone part, I kind of want to get rid of. I'm over that shit. But if you're already,
Yeah, why can't I delete that app?
please don't.
Because
Please stop. Now 90% of my calls are spam. You know, just
yeah, I get
Quit it.
I get bullshit calls from like hospital debt collectors. And,
oh
like,
good, yeah,
You know, like that's what you want, obviously.
yep. A big plus of keeping your old area code when you move to other places.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, ain't that interesting? I've been
I
dealing
get
with
a lot
thing
of comments about Californians moving into Nevada because my area code.
Oh my god.
I mean, yeah, I'll I have no shame in saying it. Californians helped ruin Reno. I am sorry, Ninja. You contributed to the problem
I did.
because you sat there and looked at like, oh man, 1,500 for a 2-bedroom is so cheap when everyone else here was appalled. And like,
Actually, I moved here. My rent went up.
Ugh.
what the fuck? Why would you do that? Why would you? Oh my god! I have to ask this to anytime someone moves here from
Because
another.
my wages doubled.
Yeah,
There
okay.
you go. Yeah,
which,
that'll do it.
Which that's weird. Why the fuck?
Yeah, well, so I was living in like the poorest county in California. I was paying
why didn't you?
$1,200 a month for a double wide trailer, and
Okay.
moved to Reno paying $1,600 for a single bedroom. But my take home doubled.
Nice.
Well, yeah, because you don't have the state tax. But like,
Yeah, well, like my hourly rate went up by like $15 an hour.
okay, but like, why? So this also goes back to like, so how far were you from like the Bay Area then?
Like 2 hours.
So like, you know, and I realize like wages are not always comparable to cost of living, but like, could you not have gotten increased wages in like, I don't know, fucking, you know, like San Jose?
I could have, but the part of the issue with moving into the Bay Area would have been like traffic, and then the wages in the Bay Area for government employees
Oh,
isn't
they're
good enough
shit.
to live in the
They're
yeah
shit.
it's
Yeah,
not enough
okay.
to live in the Bay Area. I'd have to live in the Central Valley of California
Oh,
and commute in, and that's like an hour and a half. I'm not doing that.
Okay, but this goes into the other question of why did you stay government? Why not go private?
Oh, because if I work in the government for 10 years, I get all my student loans forgiven, and I've got like 100
Oh.
There you
loans.
go.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I just made my last student loan payment earlier this month.
Nice.
Man.
I thankfully didn't get any student loans.
I think I'm at 5,000 left still.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
I'm
My payments don't even cover interest, so I owe more than I did when I left.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking glad that like I got scholarships and I stayed at a local community college. Like holy shit. And then because at the time I was going to college for, you know, fucking writing and journalism, and I was like, I already have a fucking portfolio. Why am I going to college?
I mean, you know, connections, right?
Yeah, but those
connections
but-
in Reno, I don't know.
Yeah, and then also connections like for what I was going for was like I'd be better off just going to PAX.
Right.
Like spending these thousands of dollars on just going to fucking PAX.
Just sending your portfolio to do freelance work for some of the bigger sites.
Yeah, like at the time it would have been just way smarter to just send thousands of fucking pitches to IGN. You know, instead of like so yeah, that was kind of my mindset, and that's why I only have an associate's degree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this the other day. What was our goal when we started GameCraft?
I think it was like
I think we were just wanting to play and talk about games, and like that was it.
And like yeah, like review games. Is like we wanted to review games, talk about games. Like, yeah.
But like, I don't know about you, but I just remember being like, man, video games are cool right now. Like, let's play video games and talk about them.
Yeah, basically. You know, like I remember like eventually wanting to get into like a GameSpot or a Giant Bomb situation, but it was not like an even close to immediate thing. It was like, yeah, like, you know, after college and like, you know, 8 years down the road, sure, maybe.
Right.
You know, type of thing.
Were you aware that a lot of those guys, you know, did just a bunch of freelancing work for them first back then?
Well, so a lot of them had mixed things. It's like because Brad was a GameSpot intern and then got hired, you know, and then like Greg was, you know, like a newspaper writer,
right?
And like so, like all those guys kind of had different roads there. Like Ryan started in the GameSpot help desk,
right?
You know, yeah. So it was one of those things where. Like, just, I was like, oh, well, like, a lot, and then at the time, like, a lot of people were just getting there through just, like, writing good shit.
Yep.
You know, or, you know, later making good videos.
Right.
But we all know print is dead, as we saw with everything and regarding Austin Walker and all them.
Well, so, yeah, so Remap has started. That's what Waypoint was. It's Remap now, and they're bringing writing back. So all those guys are back. So that's good. But that's kind of, yeah, the one place I would go to for games writing at this point.
Yeah, like I use IGN for our fucking for like a new. Oh my god!
You are in a bad spot.
Like
that did not go well.
Yeah, no.
I literally got pinged between two lava pools.
Yeah, that was unlucky.